What if Naruto was like Broly Part 15? A few weeks pass after the mission to rescue Gaara, and Team 7 are out training, as they have been doing every day since, in order to hone their skills, even though Naruto is probably the most powerful person on the planet. While training, Naruto and Sasuke hear a familiar sound of clogs on the rocks, and they both turn around, almost ecstatic to see Jiraiya again, almost looking like kids waiting for their father to come home. But their excitement quickly goes away when they see the very serious expression on his face. Naruto asks what's happened, and Jiraiya calls all three of them to the Hokage's mansion with him. Team 7 accompany Jiraiya to talk to Tsunade, and when they get there, Jiraiya tells them all what he has learned. The Akatsuki have been collecting the tailed beasts to somehow merge them together to recreate the Ten Tails. For the first time in Naruto's life, for some reason, he feels very unsettled, almost like a very horrible stomachache. Kuma is scared of becoming part of that monster again. Jiraiya continues, saying that even though they only have a piece of the One Tails and a tentacle of the Eight, there is a very strong possibility that they may still be able to complete it if they ever get their hands on the Nine Tails. Sakura grabs Naruto's hand tightly, as out of everyone in the room, she is the most scared of all, as she never wants to lose Naruto. Tsunade thinks about the best way to keep the Nine Tails away from the Akatsuki, and she comes to the conclusion of having Naruto under constant watch and everyone to undergo harsh training to get them ready for the very real possibility of the full strength of the Akatsuki descending upon Konoha. Naruto was about to argue against the decision, but Jiraiya spoke first, telling Tsunade that the best thing to do with Naruto is to take him out of the village to join Sasuke, who will be undergoing training at Mount Miyaboku to become a sage. This excites Sasuke, but also Naruto. They have both seen how strong Jiraiya is when using Sage Mode, so think of the possibility of a strong Sharingan wielder using the same techniques. Tsunade doesn't even think about this, as she knows that this is the best way to protect both Naruto and the village. Or at least she hopes. Either way, they still need to be prepared. They all go to the roof, and Tsunade addresses the entire village. She tells everyone that whatever training they are in the process of doing, they need to devote everything to it, as it's possible that the village will come under siege in the coming weeks. This scared some of the more inexperienced shinobi, but Tsunade promises that even though the threat may be great, she made a vow to protect everyone, and she will never break that oath. After this, Jiraiya weaves hand seals and uses the reverse summoning jutsu to take himself and the two boys to Mount Miyaboku to start training immediately. Luckily, the training wouldn't take nearly as long as Naruto did in the main timeline, since due to his Sharingan and already having some form of nature energy inside of him due to the curse mark and the barrier that still existed from Naruto. Well, the one that contained Orochimaru. After a week or two, Sasuke managed to get the hang of sensing nature energy and moulding it with his own to create Sage Mode, and soon enough orange circles appear around Sasuke's eyes, and when he opens them, his eyes were a dark orange with Tomoe surrounding his now toad-like pupils. Naruto's blood starts boiling with the need to fight Sasuke, His fighting spirit has been reignited from feeling this power coming from him, and Sasuke was all too willing to fight himself. But before they can start, Grandpa Toad notices that the curse mark on Sasuke's neck has also turned orange. He tells them both to hold off for now, and tells Naruto to get rid of the barrier that was still around the mark. Confused as to why, but trusting the old Toad, Naruto takes his ki back, and Sasuke immediately falls to the ground in pain. The old Toad quickly weaves hand signs and puts a small sealing jutsu on the curse mark, taking away everything apart from the passive ability to constantly draw in nature energy. Sasuke asks why he did that, and the old Toad smiles, telling Sasuke with the curse mark the way it is now, it's quite stable, Sasuke will constantly take in nature energy, and because of this, theoretically, he could remain in Sage mode for as long as he wanted to. This amazes Jiraiya, as he always thought there was no way around the time limit, but he's glad. Maybe Sasuke can be the person to finally push Naruto to break his limit and access that new power that they can all sense within him. Naruto and Sasuke stand again, ready to fight, and when Jiraiya says go, they both clash, and the mountain seems to shake due to the power coming from both of them. Sasuke smiles at Naruto, saying that they can finally fight with no restrictions. They continue to clash over and over, and Naruto even thinks about using his Akari form. But they get stopped when they feel multiple strong chakras coming from the direction of the Leaf Village. Knowing that this is the Akatsuki, Sasuke and Jiraiya put their hands onto Naruto's shoulders, and Naruto locks onto Sakura's chakra, teleporting to her. She was at the gates, along with Tsunade, staring down this new threat. When the members of the Akatsuki see Naruto, they all step back, as they have been told about his power. Pain, who was stood at the front, asks Tsunade to hand over the Jinchuriki and they'll all leave. And obviously she wasn't going to do that, and she told Pain, if he wants him that badly, come and get him yourself. Knowing that they wouldn't have a chance against the village, with Naruto there, and without Naruto being there, that plan would be quite redundant. He decides to withdraw, but something feels off to the sensory ninja. They could feel a spike in someone's chakra before the Akatsuki left. Almost like someone was giving them a signal to withdraw. A few hours after the confrontation at the gates, Team 7, as well as Jiraiya, are all stood in the Hokage's office, wondering why the Akatsuki just left so easily, didn't even try to attack. But they just chalked it up to Naruto being in the village, and they could tell they were scared of his power. But that also begs another question, of how did they know about Naruto's strength? I mean, sure, they could have heard rumours, but to not even test if they were true in any form means that they must know someone who had a direct run-in with Naruto. As they were all thinking this, a Leaf Shinobi runs through the door, out of breath, babbling incoherently. Tsunade tells the ninja to stop, catch his breath, and then talk. The ninja breathes in deeply, trying to calm himself, and tells the group that the 4th Hokage's body has been dug up and is missing. Everyone wonders why and who could have done it, but Jiraiya chimes in with a solemn look on his face, telling them that he suspects Minato split the Nine Tails in half, as Naruto probably wouldn't have been able to contain its full power as a child. So the other half must reside inside of Minato. Tsunade stands up quickly, smacking her fist against the table, shattering it, and demands to know who had taken the fourth Hokage's body. But the ninja pulled something out of his pocket, outstretching his shaking hand, and within his grasp was something that shocked everyone in the room, as he should be dead. In the ninja's hands was a very long snakeskin. Let me know what you thought about this part and the series as a whole. I'm pretty sure that the next part is either going to be the last or second to last part. So, if you like it, well, I hope you do, because it's coming to an end soon. I don't like that, but it is. But yeah, if you liked it, leave a like and subscribe if you really want. And I'll see you all later. Bye.